Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, sharper white claws here. We need to go and destroy some traps. Now, some people were alluding to the fact that this might be quite a dangerous quest for me to finish, and I can pretty much figure out what that means. We are finding all these signs of dragons, and we're finding now these traps, and pretty sure it's going to lead to a dragon. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be forced to fight it or not. If I am, I'm hoping I can not have to fight it just yet, because we're not at anywhere near where we need to be. But what I'd really like to do in this area is get that keep. So I believe, let's just refresh on what the keep is called. Griffin Wing Keep. Venatori have occupied an isolated keep in the western approach, a key outpost on the treacherous trip to Adamant. It would be of great benefit to the Inquisition to capture it and drive the Venatori from the area. So that is like one of the cooler things that I'm looking forward to doing. But now we need to find some traps. And I don't know if it's going to detect them for us. A Vargas? Fire vulnerability, immunity, physical effects, and greater electricity resistance. That's fantastic. So let's throw that down on him. We don't have anybody else really with fire. If we put up the wall, does he have to walk through it, I wonder? Because if he does, then that's actually could work out okay. And let's throw down these caltrops here, maybe? Or do we have to, does he just drop it in place? I think he might. Alright, let's go. Yeah, see, I'm barely doing any damage like this, but we can just use our fire from time to time. Not so bad. Okay. Oh, another one! So in these situations, if it was more than one enemy, I would probably just switch staffs. And I mean, honestly, we did go through like 3 potions there, which tells me that I probably should have done that anyways. But if I switch over to like one of the staffs that it's vulnerable to, I'd probably be way better off. Now, how am I gonna find these traps? Oh, here we go. They're literally just sitting here. Okay. Next, we don't really want to be going down there. We want to go back up. This is probably... let's see. Save for 2 rather specific ingredients. Shards. And over here, Venatori. Primeval red lyrium. Lyrium. Okay. Let's travel to the Craggy Cramp. Craggy Cramp? Craggy Camp. That's better. Okay. From here, we're gonna gather Quillback intestines. I actually rather like this party makeup that we have going on. Oh, do we have to cross a big, oh no, we should be okay. Let's leave that thing alive. The giant staircase. I guess you can kind of see from these ridges going upwards. Perceptive. I don't really know what perceptive means exactly. But let's actually just, everybody just go on it. That didn't work out well. Find a phoenix tail feather, gather quillback and test them. Ah, here we go. Now, what are these things weak to? Holy. Fire. Immunity, frozen and paralyzed, physical effects. Okay. So, let's actually try this out here. I don't know that we can actually do it in combat, that's the thing. Doesn't appear that we can. Oh, hold on. Some features not available. No, I can't get into my inventory at all. So the other option we would have is to kind of retreat. We won't be doing that. It does actually do a pretty good job, just the electricity, because it's not like it's electricity immune. It's just that we'd be better if we had fire. Just minding its own business. Okay, cool back leather. It's not quite what we want. We can't fill that requisition now, though. We need quillback intestines. And a phoenix tail feather. Here's intestines. Okay, so that's that. We could go for the shards. Venatori, lyrium. Let's go and grab the shard. This is gonna be that big pit. We don't really have a safe way down there. I guess I could kind of... Hey, not bad. This seems really steep, but we seem to be doing okay with it. Sometimes when you just start climbing things, your party actually finds like the most efficient way of doing it. Out of here before we fall.
Inquisition could determine the nature of these objects.
Stern note of warning. Clem, don't drink at the mine again or you're fired. Doran. Well, at least he died doing what he loves. Even if it is alcohol. Okay, let's search for the mine and try to deal with some Venatori, shall we? Looks like we're gonna have some resistance up here. I don't see... We're gonna have to go up and around. Okay, these guys are just basic raiders. Not really a whole lot to worry about. Let's toss down one of these things, and then you... Come on. This is something that's weird about this camera, is you have to, like, navigate. You have to, like, navigate. It's very strange. And then Solus. Just go on him. And I don't know where you are all of a sudden. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. Oh, you're way over here. What the hell? What just happened? That was really bizarre. That's really weird. Sometimes a tactical's probably not worth it. But in this case, I'm gonna try it. I love doing that barrier and then having her pull him through. That's pretty cool. Elegantly written note. Gentlemen, your mistakes are beginning to distress me. I told you to take the equipment and leave the research team alive. Perhaps you don't know the difference between life and death. If you cock this up again, I'll be happy to demonstrate the distinction for you in detail. Okay, so where could the mine be? If I were a mine... Whoa, look at that. What the hell? What is this place? There's no indication on the map. Can I kind of scout and see? Just marksmen. They're resistant to electricity. Manifest. Second shipment of artifacts for Griffin Wing Keep. 3 stays, properties unknown, 1 vessel for bloodletting. 6 damaged tombs of varying degrees of legibility. Remains of a lyrium sensor. It's delivered to the keep at once. Service will see the more functional items passed on to Calpurnia. Okay, but what about this thing? I feel like this is not all just basic guys here. A spellbinder. Cold resistance. Cold resistance. Okay, so electricity should actually be pretty good in this scenario. If I can get a nice barrier down here. Like so. We'll have her come through here. We could toss down an ice wall. And then... the spike trap. We'll just see what he does with this. Alright, let's toss down a rift here. Hello. Nice job. There's loot everywhere. Now, what is this thing back here? Could this be the mine?
Venatori sought something here. It may be worth finding.
I guess so. Doesn't look like a mine, but... okay, let's clear out this stuff first. A little bit of gold. Medium hunter coat. We have a lot of this death root, and I don't really have an immediate use for it yet. This guy should be easy enough. Whoa. Oh! Okay, did not mean to do that, but that's okay. Gotta be agile and adaptable. A preserved note. A preserved letter found in the body of a messenger. Ballerin. You were right to doubt. Haladius will not be swayed. If this letter was sent, then it is sealed. Send aid. Someone's in trouble. Still runes. Okay, before we go in there, let's just check around. Vanguard armor and a great Aeroshock battle axe. Okay. This might be better armor for Cassandra, actually. Yeah, the one she's using is actually kind of crappy. If we go with this one, she gets more health, more melee defense, and more magic damage. This one, just melee defense. So let's go here. I don't know if the armor rating is the be-all and end-all, really. If that's the only thing I should be paying attention to. Or not. Varric's armor looks fine, I think. Yeah, I like this one because he got the extra cunning. For us, we're good. And Solus, this one for sure. Okay. Let's just check the other side now. Morven, Alexius has failed. The work here thus becomes all the more vital. Secure the site at all costs. The Elder One will not tolerate another mistake on our part. Okay. We're mixed up in something serious. Deathroot Vitar. Hunter Coat schematic. I hear that the crafting doesn't really even pay off until like tier 3s. But I'd be interested in hearing some opinions on that. Because so far anything I've crafted hasn't been as good as what we find. This must be the mine, no? We'll about find out. Jesus. Nope. What is this? Okay, zealots, marksmen. Let's do it. Now let's see here. We're still okay. Okay, but what worries me is like there's all these things frozen in place. And are we going to trip something where these all come back? Venatori orders. A short letter accompanied by a map of the western approach. Several areas have been circled. Lucanus. The references are obscure, but they point to a single power sealed at the height of the Old Empire. Devinter's involvement in the region predates the First Blight. Detailed accounts of the location are non-existent, but there are some promising leads. You'll be provided with men and supplies. Do not return empty-handed. Huh?
That's...
Everything's frozen. I don't think this was the Venatori. Slowing time like this would require great power. It may be what drew them here. Time-altering magic. Let's hope this proves less trying than Redcliffe.
Yeah. We know how this worked out last time we tried to deal with time magic. Okay, let's actually switch this over now. Yeah, right here. What's the relic hunt? Stop the Venatori. Okay, let's disable the time magic. For sure, we're gonna have to fight our way out of here. this could be insane.
The texts describe a chamber. This must be it.
Okay, what is this guy? Fire resistance, immunity, asleep, and panicked. He's like their leader. I don't know. Sometimes I can't decide if we should just go for the leader first or go for all his little minions. I think I'm gonna go for him. Let's do that. Let's throw up an ice wall. Let's see if she can pull him. And Varric, let's just long shot in there and get some damage. No! That was too damn quick. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Okay, first of all, this guy needs to go. So you go on him, Solus go on him, and I'm gonna go on him as well. Cassandra, go on this guy. Okay, now let's target him. He's almost down. Go, go, go. Nice job. Okay, got a little bit dicey there. A keystone. An ancient key found on Lucanus' corpse in the Tevinter laboratory. Master cleansing rune. Bonus damage against red Templars and darkspawn in each weapon strike. I like
He was
that.
carrying this stone for a reason. It bears a distinct pattern. A keystone, perhaps. Keep searching. There may be more.
Thank you. Well, we've got a chest up top as well. Tricky spot. For nothing great, really. One thing I should do is also check Cassandra's weapon. Yeah, because this is actually... So this is the one thing that we've crafted that's actually pretty good. Our Dark Souls sword. But she's better off with shield, I believe. That's what we were leveling her in. Sword and shield. Yeah, good. Let's just check the other side.
Varric, you joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
Oh, she was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
Something's still missing. Still
Okay, so we
missing
need
something.
we need to grab all of these keystones then. So let's Okay, it actually shows us where they are. This is pretty cool. I don't know what we've stumbled on here, but I think it might be pretty wild. I'm just hoping that we don't get crushed. Research notes, a series of disturbing diagrams is followed by a personal note. Sarpedon would cast doubt on our work here. I expected no less. He is Baloran's man. If he thinks to deter me, he will not succeed. Who accomplished anything through such fretting and hesitance? Let him be placated by his pointless precautions. If he wishes to question the validity of my theories, perhaps he should look more closely at his own. So they're not really getting along. One-handed haft. Blood to start, then from the channel itself. The slave trader had 6 strong enough for the task. Preparations are in place. Sarpedon will call one final meeting. I must speak to the others in advance. Sarpedon. I don't know if when I do that speed burst, I don't know if we actually gain anything from it because we end up having to go really slow for a bit. Okay, I just grabbed this to read, but nothing came of it. Research notes, theoretically it should be possible to draw energy from the Fade itself. While I will not discount the obvious dangers, such risks can be circumvented through use of a proper channel. Once the channel is stable, we should be able to manipulate the energy to our will. The power gained would be beyond measure. At this time, theory will take us no further. If my hypothesis proves true, it will be an achievement unrivaled by any in history that will all but ensure the immortality of the Imperium. Okay, these guys are into some dark stuff right now. Antivan chopper. That looks like it's two-handed. Oh, wait. No, these are daggers. Okay. A common bow. More daggers. Now, what would this be doing for me? I guess we could kind of just check around. Maybe we need to take this in order to like activate the door with these runes that we found. I don't know if it was necessary or not, but
a staff? Is this what they were after? Be wary. It may still be bound to the magic used here.
You think? This is gonna be so bad. Journal on certain experiments. Is this like blood magic that they're using here? Like, I mean, looks like it. Palladius ignores all results that do not support his own hypotheses, brushing them off as anomalies and expected deviations. He posits that there will be an acceleration in the channel's creation. It will no doubt test the theory without guaranteeing a secure channel can even be maintained. I've argued the inherent risks, the catastrophic tear in the veil that will result from such foolishness, but he has the others convinced. He grants only a sneering permission to conduct countermeasures in the event of failure. If I'm correct, the only course of action will be to redirect the resulting power into stealing the event itself. The odds of survival are less than ideal, but the surrounding lands will be preserved. So this guy wants to kind of shut down these experiments. Grants only a sneering permission to conduct countermeasures in the event of failure. Oh, hi there. Whoa!
Careful! I think time's flowing again.
Yeah, I think so too. come on. Oh, I need level 12 bad. That's gonna be awesome. It does cold damage, spirit damage, gives Constitution 6% heal on kill. It's already got Masterwork, Superior Enchanter, Staff Blade, Spirit Runes, Willpower. Like, it's awesome. It is awesome.
Not what I wanted to hear.
Okay. So, we knew that these things were gonna come back. Whoa!
One down.
Okay. Let's take this slowly. They seem to just be appearing like one after the other. Woohoo! Now where's the rift though? We almost have our focus built, and I plan to use solaces if possible. Snake Vitar, Reinforced Scout Coat. There it is.
Hurry, before this gets worse.
Worse than this?
Okay, let's get high ground here. Damn it.
Elven artifact nearby.
Okay, I can't see anything from over here. They've all gone rogue. Okay, here we go. You guys are doing well. Okay, what's this despair demon all about? Okay, cold resistance, fire vulnerability. Well. Wow. Let's actually, I'm gonna try to disrupt this. Cause a little damage. Did it. Hell yeah, we did.
It's done.
Someone
these,
would
like-
free the demons eventually. At least we were here to stop them.
Because, yeah, those guys, they were planning on doing all of this stuff, and that could have went south super fast. What's great is one thing. I've still got like 1 point to use here. Static charge. This one's okay. I just don't think it's that good. Like, it's okay. It's not. I don't get hit that often. Exploding bolt is good. I'm gonna grab this. I will respec at some point, so it's not the end of the world. Also, now we can use this Tempest. Which is... Oh, look at that. It's like a skull. That's crazy. And then Solus now. He could use the Fade Knocker if he wants. Electricity damage. Let's give that to him. Very cool.
Good. That should help strengthen the veil.
What does that do exactly? That was a really cool area. Now, unless we get jumped here right away, I'm going to try to use some of these... Oh, no, we're okay. Somebody pointed out to me that we have these amulets, I believe. Where are they? Not upgrades. Accessories, maybe? Amulets of Power. Gain an ability point when equipped. So... Hold on. Okay, so this is for Varric only. This one's also for Varric. And then Cole. Interesting. I wonder why... I wonder why they're just for him. And this one's for Cole. But that's cool. I never really had noticed these. Somebody else pointed that out for me. But I'll take 2 extra skill points for Varric for sure. That's cool. Now, let's see what his... I want to call this like his ultimate, but his specialization. Hail of Arrows. You fire so quickly that enemies will swear there are at least 2 of you putting arrows into their ranks. While this ability is active, any archery ability you use is duplicated. So, Tier 1's 12, Tier 2 is 25 seconds, and Tier 3 is 40 seconds. Very cool. And that must be the tiers that are along the bottom of our screen when we do get them. Fallback plan. You place a Thieves' Lantern to mark a fallback location before heading into battle. When the fight gets ugly, you leap back to safety as healthy as you were when you placed your marker. Oh, so that's kind of like a rewind time almost. That's very cool. So you toss this down, go in, do a whole bunch of damage, and then just before you're about to die, activate it so that you can jump back. But you only have 15 seconds to do so. I wonder if he would be very good at doing that on his own, or if I'd have to kind of babysit that. I think what I might do is focus on his archery more, because if we're going to use his ultimate, we want as much into the archery as possible. You dive out of trouble and file a hail of arrows. Let's just grab Death from Above. No. Let's see. Chain reaction. 10th. Each consecutive hit with a bow attack does progressively... Okay, this could be good. Yeah, let's grab this one. Progressively more damage. Okay, very cool. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit of a break. When we come back, there's still a few things we need to do in the area. So we have the Venatori over here. We have Unfinished Business here. Memories of the Grey. We've got How to Lure a Dragon. And then we've got way over here is the Keep, which I eventually want to get to. But I actually really like this area for some reason. I don't know. This one has been like the most interesting area to me thus far. And I don't know why. Not the others haven't been, but this one in particular. I'm kind of intrigued by the guy who's doing like the dragon research, and obviously this is where we saw our first dragon, so maybe that has a part in it, even though there's no way I could kill him right now. But yeah, anyways, thanks guys for watching. We'll certainly see you next time, and thanks again for the support. Check out my sweet staff. Okay, bye.